Experts are worried that AI will affect elections, our democracy, because a huge part of elections and democracy working is a sense of trust in the system itself, that like your votes actually count, and the information that you receive about the candidates and about what happened in the election. So one of the nightmare scenarios with AI is something that's already happening, but it's in its early phases. Deep fakes, something we made a whole video about. And as we covered in our previous video on deep fakes, it's becoming easier and easier to make a deep fake that looks like a politician or a leader saying something they didn't say. Lucky for us though, we humans are pretty good at deciphering these fakes. Partly because hundreds of thousands of years of evolution has trained our brains to be really discerning of human faces. It's how we read other people. So for now, the effectiveness of deep fakes in swaying elections or spreading a lot of misinformation has actually not been super big. But we're just in the early phases of all of this. Deep fakes or all kinds of synthetic media, meaning fake video, is going to get way better really quickly. You can imagine an election in 4 years where in Arizona, a series of robocalls are placed using an AI system that has really authentic sounding deep faked voices, alerting residents that their local polling station has been taken over by a militia, and that for their own safety, they should stay home. Or in Miami, a synthetic video goes viral of poll workers burning paper ballots or tampering with voting machines. And people see this stuff and they believe it. And they stop believing in our delicate system called democracy. But you know what? This is actually not the thing that people are most worried about. Over the years, there's been all kinds of image manipulation technologies. Like when Photoshop came out, people freaked out. We can manipulate images.
Technology makes it difficult, maybe even impossible, to tell what's real and what's not.
But we all got really savvy about that really quickly. We now know to be suspicious of images. The scarier result of this is actually that we start to doubt everything we see.
Is try to make people believe nothing, to lack trust of our institutions.
So what do you do about this? Well, in California, lawmakers are requiring online platforms like YouTube and Facebook to find synthetic media and label it or take it down. Some of these bills even prohibit people from posting election-related content that has been generated or modified using AI, at least within a certain time frame of the election. The AI bill in Europe is actually requiring anyone that makes deepfakes or synthetic media to code in an invisible watermark, something that we all couldn't see, but a piece of software could detect it and see it and know that it's fake.